Hello, once more, everyone. Welcome back to the channel, back on YouTube, doing another 2024 Big Ten prediction video for the bowl games as we get into this evening's video here this evening. Four games on schedule for tomorrow for the bowl games for the Big Ten, including one of the final college football playoff games. We'll get into all that and more. Starting up 4 bowl games for New Year's Eve for the Big Ten. Iowa just lost to Missouri 27-24 a few moments ago earlier. Just finished watching that as I'm starting to record this video. And I'll just say this, Missouri, I did predict them to win. I didn't expect it to be close, but it was 27-24. Iowa just only scored 3 points in the second half, give 13. They were up 21-14 at half and blew it. But time to talk about the bowl games tomorrow. Starting out with the Reliquist Bowl between Alabama and Michigan, a rematch of last year's college football playoff Rose Bowl from last year, as these two teams get into it tomorrow. A rematch, Alabama, 9 wins, 3 losses. Michigan, a team that had a tough year under their first-year head coach in his first year. Unfortunately, this is a game I think Alabama is going to come to this game with a 9-3 record. They're looking to get their 10th win in this bowl game here in Tampa tomorrow. And they're going to look like a team that's going to beat Michigan. Michigan, I don't think they can beat Alabama. Alabama's too tough, too physical. Last year, Michigan made it work, but this year, I think Alabama's going to be thinking about what happened in the Rose Bowl last year. And unfortunately, with that being said, I do think Alabama's going to get a win here and pay back Michigan for what happened last year in the Rose Bowl game. So give Alabama the win here against Michigan to start out the day on the Reliquist Bowl tomorrow. As we move on, our next one, we have the Washington Huskies 6-6, 500. They're going against the Louisville Cardinals tomorrow in the Sun Bowl in El Paso, Texas. Another game that should be interesting to see. Watching those 6-6 this year, their first year in Big Ten, subpar average. Not the best year, but I did say this about USC the other day because USC beat Texas A&M, and USC was a 7-5 going to that game and won 35-31. For Washington, this is a team that I think could be a team in future years, be a better team in the Big Ten. I think this game is going to be a matchup where they might be able to win the matchup if they make good plays. Can they actually make it work? 6-6 this year. They had issues traveling across country this year. And they won 6-0 at home. They were 0-6 on the road. And going away from home one more time to win a play game in a bowl game in the Sun Bowl, I think Washington is going to be just fine. I think they're going to overcome the issues they had from earlier in the year. And with that being said, I do think Washington comes away with a close win. Might be the only Big Ten team to win tomorrow. We'll see. But I am going to give Washington the win here, this one in the Sun Bowl tomorrow against Louisville at the end of the day. Moving on. The last bowl game. Not a playoff game, though. South Carolina, 10-win South Carolina Gamecocks. They're going up against Illinois in the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl in Orlando, Florida. And Illinois 9-3. 9-win season. Their first 9-win season, I believe, since 2007. When they went to the Rose Bowl and lost to USC, went 9-4 that year. Another one of those teams. South Carolina team that was 10-2. I believe South Carolina should be one of those teams that should have been in the cultural playoff, potentially in the race. At the end of it, should have been up there, but they did not get there. And for Illinois, this is a team 9-3 in their first big bowl game, where they get to be in a warm climate at least and play well. But at the end of the day, this matchup, South Carolina, I think, is going to be the better team in this matchup. Illinois, I think they'll stay with South Carolina for about the first 30 minutes or so. After the first 30 minutes, I think that's when Illinois is going to have some trouble, and that's why I think South Carolina gets a win in this matchup and puts this game away for Illinois. I think South Carolina is going to run away with it after the first half. So that's why I'm giving South Carolina the win here against Illinois tomorrow in this one. Tomorrow afternoon. After that, lastly but not least, we have the quarterfinal, the college football playoff tomorrow night in the Fiesta Bowl. Penn State coming in 11 wins on the year, or 12 wins now. They won last week in the first round of the college football playoff. They're going up against Boise State. I don't have a helmet to represent Boise State, but college football playoff quarterfinal game, only one tomorrow night. And we'll talk about this one for the Fiesta Bowl in Phoenix. Penn State, they're one of those teams. Penn State came away with a 38-10 win against SMU. Against Boise State, Penn State should play well. I think they should be able to get a win at this game. But I think Boise State, it's going to be, the question is, can Penn State's defense stop their running back for Boise State, Ashton Genetine, whatever his name is, and stop him? Can they stop him and force Boise State to pass the ball a bit if they can? I think Penn State can play well with Boise State. I do think this game could be one of those games that comes down to the last play, or last play of the game. And at the end of the day, I do think Penn State gets a win in this matchup. So I do think Penn State moves on to the semifinal round. So give me Penn State in this one here tomorrow night for game number 2, for their second playoff game. And I do think Penn State gets the job done tomorrow night. With that being said, I'll be back tomorrow when I'll preview the Rose Bowl for Oregon, Ohio State. And for tomorrow, I also have the College Football Playoff Pack opening video for 2024 Bowman Chrome University football, plus NFL prediction video and NFL prediction quick version tomorrow. 4 videos to finish off the 2024 calendar year, New Year's Eve. It's going to be fun tomorrow, New Year's Eve, so come back here tomorrow and join me. If you like today's video, please remember to watch, like, subscribe. Don't forget to tell friends to do the same if they haven't done so yet already. And don't forget to hit that notification button below so you know when there's a new video on the channel. With that being said, have a good day. Stay safe. And peace out. I'll see you right back here tomorrow. Have a good day, everyone. Stay safe out there. See you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.